Welcome back, dear students and the vulnerable viewers. Welcome to the online session from Randa Government Pilot High School. What's going on? I think you all are well. I am honestly well today. Now I am going to explain something about an important grammatical topics, that is transformation of sentences or changing of sentence patterns. Actually, you are going to learn how we will change the sentences from affirmative to negative to affirmative without changing the meaning or sense. So I invite all the students and the viewers to look at the board. You can see there are some exceptional examples besides the basic rules. So how will you change the sentences from affirmative to negative? At first sentence you can see only or alone. If only or alone indicates any person, soul or human being, you have to use the non-but at the first of the sentence in negative form. So what will be the answer? First example, only Allah can help us. So only indicates Allah, that means person, so you have to use non-but at the first of the sentence. Non-but, then subject, Allah can help us. The next one, you can also see only. The only indicates articles, objects or element. If you see only indicates any kind of article, objects or elements, you have to use instead of only nothing but at the place of only. So what will be the answer? The answer will be only the moon was visible. At first you have to write nothing but then subject, the moon was visible. So only you have to use nothing but when only indicates any kind of object. Then you can also see only, but the only indicates the age, time or era. If you see the only indicates any kind of age, time or era, then you have to use not more than or not less than in negative form. So what will be the answer? First example, Ryan was only 6. Then only indicates the age, so you have to write not more than or not less than. Ryan was not more than 6. Only instead of not more than. Only non-but. So you have gathered a lot of experience that if only indicates any person, soul or human being, you have to use non-but in negative form. Then you can see only indicates the articles, that means the moon is all kind of object or articles, so you have to use nothing but at the place of only. Then you can see only indicates the age, time or era, then you have to use not more than or not less than. Let's go to see the next example. Must, have to, has to or had to. If you see must in an affirmative form, you have to use cannot but or cannot help instead of must. For example, you can see I must go there. You can see the must. So in negative form the answer will be I cannot but, I cannot but go there. Cannot but go there. Cannot but instead of must. You can also use that cannot help. So the answer will be, if you want to use cannot help, the answer will be, at first you have to write the subject I, then cannot help. After that V1 plus ing. So you can see the verb is go, then you have to add ing with the principal verb, then there TIC RE. So cannot but and cannot help instead of must you can use. But the next example, you can see I had to teach you. I had to teach you. If you see in such kind of sentence in the examination, had to, then you have to use could not but, because have to and has to, that means present form. So the past form is had to, so you have to use cannot but, past form could not but. The answer will be I could not but, then teach, then you. So the answer will be I could not but teach you. Then in example 5 you can see to adjective to. To adjective to. If you see in affirmative form to adjective to, then you have to use so adjective that. So the example, look at the board. He is too weak to walk. You can see in affirmative form to adjective to. Then the answer will be, first you have to write the subject he, then verb is. He is so instead of to. He is so, then adjective weak. He is so weak, then to that. Then you have to use the subject once again. Of course you have to use the pronoun. He is so weak that he, as the sentence is present form, so you have to use the can't. He can't then walk. So to instead so that, so instead of to, and you can see to instead of that he cannot. If you see the affirmative form is in past form, then the answer will be he was so instead of to, so then adjective po, then that, then subject once again he, then as the verb is past form, so you have to use the could not. Could not, then verb by a car. So the answer will be so that he could not. Okay, my dear students, I think you have gathered a lot of experience about the transformation from affirmative to negative. That means you have to know how will you change the affirmative sentence from negative or negative sentence from affirmative. So no more today. Thank you for watching the video. I will come back soon with the next grammatical points. Till then, goodbye.